Good morning, it's Thursday and it's the 9th of July today. Got this morning and edited a video and logged on to work. Just thought I'd do a quick intro today because yesterday I realised when I was editing I didn't even say good morning. I think I've been that befuddled with all of the work stuff going on in my brain that I was just stressed and just wanted to record what I eat. But it's a bit rude, isn't it? I should at least say good morning and welcome back to my channel, and obviously welcome any new people. It's nice to meet you, and thank you for those that are coming back to support me again that have been here before. Today's another what I eat in a day. Feeling really good actually. I'm feeling really focused at the moment. The last 2 days I have gone up higher in sins than I intended to. Well, I said I'm trying to do between 5 and 10, and I think I might have done something like, what was it the day before? 10.5 the day before, and then 12 yesterday. But I am really sort of like being generous when I'm counting sins. So a packet mix that's 8.5 that's serving 5 of us, I'm counting 2 sins for. So I am erring on the side of caution. I'm still within my 15 sins, but like I've said before, I think for me to get a good weight loss I've got to keep it between 5 and 10. So I'm going to try and knuckle down if I can the next few days and try and get my sins down a little bit to average it out over the week. But having said that, I'm really proud of myself because at some points this week I could have really just given in and got a takeaway, and I haven't. So I think I've got to just weigh up my my life and just think, no, I've stayed on plan when I could have gone to pot. So I think a little chocolate caramel egg at the end of the day, if I need it, is just to keep me going, is more than fine. I hope you agree and don't think I'm saying one thing and then doing another. So I'm not sure what the plan is for today other than obviously working hard again. I normally do the quiz on a Thursday night. I'm not sure whether I'm doing that tonight or not because my sister's away, so I don't know whether she's going to be around to do it or whether she'll be out, or I'm not sure what she's planning. So I'm playing it by ear. Ewan has asked whether at some point I can take him over to Starbucks to get a coffee. There's a Starbucks over near IKEA, which is probably 10 minutes away. So either on my lunch break or after work, I'm going to shoot over there. I've got a hell of a lot of deadlines to sort though, and I'm looking at probably having to work this weekend again. So I'm sure if I take an extra long lunch break or something, it's not going to make a blind bit of difference in the whole scheme of things. Dinner-wise today, I'm going to try and be on top of things. So I think when I next go down to make a cup of tea, I might have a think about what I'm going to do for dinner so I can start thinking about preparing it. I've got a shoulder joint of pork, which when I bought it, I was thinking of doing pulled pork. I've got a pack of turkey mince, but it's only a small pack. So that's an option. And then in the freezer, I've got some pieces of fish that's battered for everyone else. And I've got my fish burgers that I bought. They're 5.5 sins though. So if I have that, it probably will limit the amount of snacks I can have. So it all depends on how snacky I'm feeling. Because obviously I'll be using my sins for my dinner. I'm more inclined to think about doing the pulled pork if I can think of how I can do it in a way that, if I can do it in the Instant Pot, because the beauty with the Instant Pot, I'd sound like I'm really like hard selling the Instant Pot, like I'm on some sort of like commission for them, and I'm not. But the beauty with it is that because I'm in a 3-story house, I can put it on downstairs, and once it's on, I can just walk away and leave it. I don't have to stand over it. Like, so if you're sort of sauteing something and then doing the next bit and the next bit, you have to stand over the pan and stay in the kitchen. Whereas this way I can whack it all on. After I've done the initial sort of sauteing bit, I can whack it all on and I can just walk away and leave it, and it really doesn't matter. So it's a bit like a slow cooker in that respect. But a lot quicker. So yeah, so I think I'll probably try and think of a recipe for doing pulled pork in the Instant Pot, because then I don't have to stand over it. I can just literally whack it on and come back and carry on working. It's currently 9:05. I've not had my breakfast yet. I got up about 7. Not an early start today. I'm just feeling tired, so I just given myself a bit of a slow start to the day. Not sure what to have for breakfast yet, but when I have it, I shall show you what I'm having, and I shall see you in a bit. Bye. And here's my breakfast. I've gone for 2 Weetabix for my Healthy Extra B. It's got 100 ml of skim milk out of my Healthy Extra A. And then on top of that, I've got, I heat the milk up, so that's why it looks like it's turned to porridge. And then on top of that, I've got some strawberries that are speed, and I've got a cup of tea with that. I don't like milk, and I don't really like it being absorbed into my breakfast. The only thing I don't mind it on is porridge, but just needed something warm and comforting today because it's such a wet, miserable day and it's quite cold. So I'm going to have this now, and I'll show you next time I have something. Hi, just been and popped out because I promised you that I'd take him to Starbucks for a takeaway coffee. So I bought Chloe and Ewan a takeaway coffee, and then we nipped to KFC, and Ewan's got himself a KFC. It was near Subway as well, so the smell's been delicious, but I've been strong and not had anything. So I'll show you what I've got. So I have got a ham salad. So I've got 2 slices of ham, which is free. I've got salad, which is the it's the red gem lettuce. I'm not keen on that one because it always looks like it's gone a bit funny, but it hasn't. With cucumbers and tomatoes and spring onions, which is all speed. I've got a hard-boiled egg there, it's free. I've got some pan-fried leftover potatoes. They're left over from Sunday, so I thought I'd better use them. And over the top, I've just got a tablespoon of peri-peri sauce, which is the Nando's one. So that's what I've got for my lunch. Really didn't fancy salad today, but didn't know what else to have really. I fancied soup, but then ran out of time to make any. So salad it is, but at least I've got some hot bits on there just to try and cheer it up a little bit. And I've got an espresso coffee. I didn't bother buying one for myself from Starbucks. I thought I'd just stick with the one I've got at home. And I have put a little bit of salted caramel syrup in there, so I'll put some sins on for that as well. And I shall catch you later. Just done my workout. Started off and I thought, I'm not even getting a sweat up on this one, but I have now. It was really brutal, particularly the bonus round at the end with those surrenders in a squatting position and then holding the squat. Absolutely finished me off. There's a couple I had to modify, and one of them I was actually doing it on the wrong leg, so that wasn't too clever. And then I got tangled into my mat on the last exercise, which wasn't so clever either. But yeah, I did it all. Shattered. I'm going to go and get a shower and get something on for dinner now. It's 7 o'clock, so I'm not sure if I'm doing the quiz tonight or not. I need to find out. Well, I'll definitely do it, but I don't know if my sister's doing it with me or not. So I'll find that out in a minute, because I'll decide on what I do for tea. We have got some of the pasta bolognese left over from yesterday, but when I mentioned it earlier, no one seemed really that fussed about having it again for the second day running. So I might stick it in bento boxes and freeze it for lunches. Don't know yet, I'll have a look. Originally my intention was to do pulled pork or something, but to be honest, it's just going to take too long at this point. Even in the Instant Pot, it'll take about an hour or so. Oh my word, look at that. So yeah, I'm going to go and get showered and ready. Didn't take Luna out for a walk today because it's absolutely chucking it down, and she looked out the window and she just wasn't interested, so we had a bit of a play with her at home instead, give a bit of a run around. So we'll see. If it dries off later I might still take her out, but at the moment it's just a constant drizzle. So anyway, I shall see you in a bit when I'm getting something on for dinner. Here's my dinner tonight. So in the end I decided not to have fish because I didn't want to use the 5½ sins on a piece of fish today, just because I fancy some sweet treats after my dinner. So I've got the pasta bolognese from last night, which is sin free. I've got a tiny little bit of parmesan sprinkled over the top, which is out of my healthy extra A. I've got a salad, which is just tomatoes, lettuce, cucumber, some broccoli, which is speed, obviously the salad's speed as well, and some mushrooms for speed. So I've got half my plate of speed, as I've been trying to do, and the pasta bolognese there. And then for my snacks, I've got one of the little bags of gingerbread men. I can't remember whether they're sins in those actually. 88 calories, so I think they're 4.5. I'll check in the app. And then I've got one of the lemon Greek style yogurts again for half a sin. And that'll be all I'm having tonight, so I shall see you again tomorrow for the next one. Bye. Good morning, it is Friday at long last. It's the 10th of July today, so almost halfway through July already. Surprising how fast time goes. I've got up and I've logged on. I've not had breakfast yet, so when I have something I shall show you. So I did a very brief intro earlier, just really quickly. Forgot to mention that actually last night after I'd had my tea and I'd had my snacks, I came over really funny. Didn't feel very well. Just had those kind of like rushes where I felt really nauseous, like I was going to be sick, and hot sweats. So I ended up just throwing up, really throwing up, and then going straight to bed. And I feel fine this morning. So something obviously disagreed with me. I don't know what it was that I had yesterday, because I didn't have a huge amount yesterday for it to disagree with me, but something did. So anyway, I've made my breakfast. It's now 9:30. I've actually got a training course from 10 till 12, a technical training course. So I thought I better eat now, because otherwise it'll be gone lunchtime before I get a chance to eat. So I'll show you what I've got. I've got 2 waffles that are 2 sins each, with beans that are free. There's no speed on this plate, because I just didn't fancy any this morning. I've done 2 poached eggs in the microwave, but this time I've done them a little bit more than I normally do, because I just didn't fancy a runny egg at all today. After being ill yesterday, I just didn't fancy it, so I've just cooked the eggs really well. So that's my breakfast. So it's 4 sins and the rest is free. I'm saving cheese and things for, I've not got any butter on here, and I'm saving my cheese for later because I've took some wholemeal pita breads out of the freezer. So I think either for lunch or for tea I'm going to have a pita pizza. I think that's the plan anyway. Obviously it might change, but I shall show you when I have something. Having this Aldi risotto for my lunch. So this is, I think it's 5 sins for the entire pack. So I'm having half a pack. So that's on here. Eddie's put it on. It just seemed like it's got loads of liquid in it. And I think the time's up and it's still got loads of liquid in it. So I don't quite know what's going on with it really. The rice doesn't look like it's cooked yet either. So that needs a few minutes more. And then with that we're going to have a load of broccoli and green beans for speed. So my half of this will be 2.5 sins, which I had 4 sins for breakfast, so I feel like I'm having quite a simple, heavy day, but it's just all for ease because it's just a bit busy. So I shall catch you when it's dished out. Here is my lunch. This is the Aldi risotto. It takes a lot longer than what it says on the pack for it to get to this point. Probably at least another 5-10 minutes past what it says. In fact, I think you can probably cook a risotto from scratch in the time it takes to cook that instant one. I don't know if that's how he started it off and whether he put too much liquid in, I'm not quite sure. He said he didn't, so anyway, so I've got the risotto for 2.5 sins, and I've got a load of green beans and broccoli for speed, and then I'll just put a tiny bit of peri salt on there just to add a bit of something to it. And I've got that with a coffee for the bit of milk out of my Healthy Extra A. That's only my 2nd coffee of the day. So so yeah, that's my lunch for 2.5 sins, and I shall catch you later. Or speak to your house. These are squirrels. Hi, been out for a long walk with Luna. It's now gone really black over, like it's going to absolutely tip it down out there, but it was quite nice while we were out walking. Done probably about an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. Quite a long walk anyway. Tired us all out, but I've got my workout to do still yet. So I've come back and I'm going to have some fruit just to keep me going. So I've got a pink lady apple that's been chopped. I've got a plum, a satsuma and a flat peach. Peaches are looking a little bit sorry for themselves, so they need eating. I think there's another one here that looks a little bit like it's seen better days, but they'll get eaten. So I'm going to sit and enjoy this now. Sit down, have a bit of a rest, and then I'll get on with my workout. I think my workout is about an hour today, so it's another long one. I'm really aching. I'm still not 100% from yesterday, so I'm hoping it goes okay, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. And then I've got to decide what I'm doing for dinner, so I'll have a think about that while I'm sitting down too. And I shall catch you in a bit. Hi guys, it's currently 20 to 7 and I still haven't motivated myself to do my workout. It's the first time since I started the programme that I've really not been that bothered about doing it. I think it's just a mixture of the fact that I didn't feel great last night when I was being sick, and we've been for quite a long walk, and it's been a really, really tough week from a work point of view. I've currently got this little one lying on me asleep, and she's like literally fast on, and it just makes me not want to move, but I know I've got to move anyway to do dinner, but I really need to just move my backside and go and do my workout. I normally have my sister working out on Zoom with me, and obviously she's still on holiday, so I think that's the other factor, is that normally I do it because we've got an arrangement to go on at a certain time, and it kind of encourages us both to do it. I think also I'm aching. This week's been really tough from a workout point of view, so I am aching, and it's arms, abs and ass tonight, and I'm absolutely dreading it. I'm sure I'll enjoy it when I do it, but it's an hour long and I really am finding it hard to find the motivation. I just need to snap myself out of it. So I'm going to give it another couple of minutes. I'm going to go and get my kit on. Poor old Luna's going to have to move, which I feel really bad about, but I'm going to go and get my kit on. I might even do my work up in the living room. I don't normally do it up here. I normally do it in the kitchen. I might do it and put the big TV up here just to, so I feel like I'm still relaxing. I don't know. I might still do it down there. It's just easier because all my stuff's down there. I'm just delaying even further by talking on here. So next time you see me, I shall have done my workout, hopefully. See you in a bit. Hi, since last time I saw you, I've done my workout, and I've got a turkey chili, calling it that because I kind of made it up again, in the Instant Pot. I feel so much better for exercising and working out. I'm so glad I forced myself to do it, because I very nearly didn't. But I was like, no, I've committed to doing this thing, the 80 days, I've got to do it. And it was really tough, and I did have to modify some of the exercises, but I felt so much better. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not sore, because I am. I'm sore everywhere, but I'm really pleased I forced myself to do it. And yeah, it's made me even like focus with my nutrition. So I've put a turkey chili in the Instant Pot, and I've got some sweet potato fries to go with it. Now, I have had a small protein shake after, which I've got to count the sins of, and it's diet protein, so it's 4.5 sins for the 25 grams I've had. And I use some skim milk out of my Healthy Extra A because I haven't really had hardly any today. I think I've had 2 cups of coffee and that's it. I've been mostly drinking water, so yeah, I'll consider that to pretty much most of my first Healthy Extra gone. And so it's just my second one I've got left if I want to have some cheese over my chili or anything. But I felt like I needed the protein shake because I've got a lot of aches in the muscles. I think it might help them repair. And just generally just to make me sort of like feel like I've got a bit more in me. So like I say, I'm really glad I've done it. So yeah, if ever you're feeling like you can't do something, just force yourself to try and do it. Even if you just do half of it, it's better than not doing it at all, and you'll feel so much better for doing it. So yeah, I shall show you when I'm dishing my dinner out. I nearly forgot to record my dinner, now I've got it out. So here is my evening meal. I've got sweet potato fries that have been done in the Actifry underneath there, and they are sin free. I've got turkey chili, so it's got a tin of the taco beans in from Aldi that's free, turkey mince that's free, butternut squash, peppers, onions, leeks, tin of chopped tomatoes and some spices. So that is all sin free. I did sprinkle a few gravy granules in just to thicken it slightly, but I literally just put a tiny bit in, and it's split 4 portions and there's some left over. So I'm not going to count any sins for that. I've got some green beans and broccoli for extra speed. Obviously a lot of that speed that's in there. And I've sprinkled 20 grams of the low fat healthy extra cheese on top. And this pita bread is my healthy extra B that I've not had. And I can't see me eating anything else tonight now. I think this will be me done for the day. I might have a yoghurt, so if I do have anything I'll show it you. But currently I'm thinking once I've eaten this I might not have anything else. I'm quite up there on my sins today. So I don't really fancy going over. So anyway, I shall show you if I have anything. If not, I shall see you tomorrow for the next one. Bye.